if I get the opportunity, not less than 50% of those engaged, to be given to the physically challenged, because it's one sure way. It's one sure way of giving them some employment.
The promise to employ persons with disabilities to collect road tolls subsequently became a reality. The NPP government put a smile on the faces of the people who were employed there. Subsequently, the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, made a firm commitment to do more.
Persons with disabilities would constitute not less than 50% of the people employed to operate toll booths across the country.
However, when the Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta declared that the toll booth operations had been abolished, the hopes of the workers were crushed.
The government has abolished all tolls on public roads and bridges. The toll collection personnel will be reassigned. The expected impact on productivity and reduce environmental pollution will more than offset the revenue foregone.
The pledge to reassign all toll booth workers has not come to pass yet. For 6 months, the workers have not received any salaries yet.
So we respect because what frame meeting and what because when we say they are what it will be able to meet you, but they say Juma no go in a day. Ebusun fire nyehwe. At least ye did them. Ye say ye did them. Ye them didn't cry. Forget it. Say ye bibi ye. Ni ye kakra kwaya no. Forget. Ya forget it. Them na ye di no. We are focusing on say be koye nim. But after the way I see about can na ma ye disability no. Aye kese. Problem na aye kese pa men kan dada. Enye easy.
You know easier. Yeah. The world is falling on me. I be praying for the man them. Don't nobody understand them. Yeah. You know easier. Yeah.
That is Evelyn Gadri. She used to work at the Pobiman toll booth. When the going got tough, she started hawking in the street to put food on the table for her 4 children. She waved through vehicles to sell her wares to commuters. But an accident around the Achimota-Melcombe area has left her in shock. She identifies the girl who was involved in the accident in a video I had taken earlier.
Lady back on a beggar or not what a wheelchair. Okita Mufra Ketua Minu be your twins. Tia, your one say, Mr. Rodham say, Cabiati free. Your fab franoso. When we at once, if Nina Minu day, I say, and I wouldn't coy. 3 days time no beka change our fan new ntino amane mama nso me na bi ote mama nso mba bium ona wo because ni aye ne de ama me kura mpo na ese misuro se me ko.
Evelyn joined other toll booth workers to picket at the Ministry of Roads and Highway, but that yielded no results.
Yakuhun several times. The BIA is on the pipeline. Maybe also is on the pipeline. The other time you call say you train 1G11 into to what you to to cry a man of time kakana yes uncle bium. You call say it's on the pipeline and the yenya trainer. Your pipe now say pipe ben kran go to kran won to we the BIA pipeline.
Evelyn is frustrated because her husband's shoemaking shop was also demolished, so he's also out of work.
BIA wants to book kiosk no. Na kiosk ni mo ano yejo but ho nso an na yeda enti for na we bubu no nso no he fa na yebeko ye ni bebi a yebeko but na manage me dia to nyankopon anim say on che ni tumi na say dako me hu sentinel ha me pa me da menda first me ni able person and until but me hu so wan hwe me ona me no wo me ba pen no wan hwe 15 years am bisi by this time nti ono ana obe famina oye me ho ade kakra bi eni ade ne ye manage kakra but what's a baby bu ni die na wo mu ni kiosk me ana na me kwa adwuma ba no na bibia ko ye fine me maintain fie ade no e hante me.
Odoi, Evelyn's husband, says he is now miserable because of the current state of the economy.
Ni bra ba ko bi kura e besra na o mano 150 2 1.2 was this idea the better tough in Yamanyama. Kotowo traffic in no crap on me catcher and say, dangerous, no see Darby. Nicolano, Cecilia school, almost school fees. So Mbeko school cry, Mujiani, Gianni D. Crab Edding.
Genevieve also used to work at the Pubiman toll booth. Due to the high cost of living and the fact that she's currently jobless, she feels suicidal.
Senyami ambemwa minimum meye me ho because my dwenemu eye me bebre sesi a misika nyina me kura me bank account kura de emi say last money me ban ko yi na ko fill forms bi no si mama scanner kan e wo NIB e ho na ye de ye pay fante e ho na ye save 50 Ghana.
She says the news about the abolition of the toll booth took a toll on her. Prior to that news, a car lost control and crashed into the booth she was working in. She was trying to get away when she fell on her hip, breaking hip implants and worsening her condition.
A certain Kia Bongo came when I gave the ticket. So when he moved for me to serve another car the ticket, then I heard bang. So I don't know what happened. So I was struggling in the boot till I fell down on my leg, and one of my leg is longer than let's say Ghana is longer than Africa. So I used to wear special sandals. So it slipped me, and this my leg went down heavily, and the implant inside got break.
Authorities at the toll booth did not cover her hospital bill. She appealed for funds to undergo surgery, and upon recovery, she was hit by the news that toll booths had been shut down.
I was not at work that time because I had an accident at the workplace, so I was in the house. So when I heard the news, it was not easy for me. It was not easy for me to control myself. I was hoping that I will get better and go back to work. And suddenly, the news came out that we are not able to go again.
Genevieve says they have been patiently waiting for news about reassignment, but government has been silent.
So by who say me babele manina, and can so world lecturers went to me uncle school. Atasi. Because if me hano Echo Junction 5 cedis. Oh ba 5 cedis, I in 10 cedis. From Junction also Echo Accra, say 5 cedis 50 pesos so sign. Inti okwa ni in and out no kran, if I say 25 Ghana. Nedria ni kro bedin kan ho. Inti meni bia no tifi. Oye electrical engineering.
Currently, I spend 25 cedi a day on transportation. Sometimes my friends do help me buy food, or sometimes I manage to buy food. So in all, I spend about 5 cedi just to buy food so that I can be able to use the rest for transportation.
The head of the advocacy committee at the Ghana Federation of Disability Organizations, Alexander Bankole Williams, wants government to listen to the cries of his members.
Unfortunately, the minister did not give us a deadline. He just indicated that there were some discussions ongoing. As I speak to you, I keep on getting calls from our members who benefited from this. There are people who have undergone surgery. There are people whose kids are now home because of this whole turn of events. If the government is not going to get jobs for them immediately, our plea is that the government should reactivate the toll booths.
Evelyn and Genevieve are calling on the president to speak up about their concerns.
Na on Kenya no so ye bema. Se we nyina nso okasa final on kasa. No mbe kire nse ampa ejuma ho ebema yen because nya minister kan ye ngini di na ye ngini di.
Mr. His Excellency Doctor Asemba ko kai na ye me den say the disabled are suffering and inti na omo ba be ye. His Excellency the suffering no afi dia yekese.
The Ministry of Roads and Highways says they will solve the problem. Isaac J. Kwache is the Deputy PRO of the Roads Ministry.
The ministry does not have any agreement with the individual contractors or collectors. We cannot deal with them individually, but it is rather the company that employ them. But that notwithstanding, we are engaging with them to ensure that we find a amicable solution to some of these squabbles.
When will government fulfill this promise? Jojo Kobna, JoyNews Tracker.